Last orders at the bar, please.
Welcome to Tavern Tales, a curated 5e Dungeons & Dragons adventure set in the tales of the Yawning Portal campaign module by Wizards of the Coast. Previously on Tavern Tales, Zipe has turned invisible and the fight continues with in-turn party antics as everyone tries to figure out what to do next as defensively as possible.
Come sit down and drink with the enemy, raise a glass and toast to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So come sit down and laugh with the enemy, raise a glass and sing to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So I won't end up being alone, 'cause I won't drink my drink alone. So what about you? 1 beer or two, I'll drink to you.
What do you want to do with your turn?
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Part of me wants to try and convince this party that he's not here, because I'm starting to get that feeling.
Who the hell?
Oh yeah, sorry, okay, fair, okay, sorry.
Penny's up at the roof screaming, right? Let's be realistic. She hasn't heard of Maryland Jane's, hello, Mr. President. So, right? She hasn't heard that. She's screaming in the roof.
Okay.
You look down, you see an invisibility sandwich because you see Maryland Jane, a smooge of blank air, and then Florida Man.
Yeah.
And it's all conjunct. And it could just be that they're standing really close and awkwardly leaning, but
Florida Man
you're smart
attempts to
enough.
eat invisible sandwich.
That's right. Sorry, I was thinking that was my plan before Alabama decided so many great things. So I'm going to come down to the Peacock and get my D6 of healing.
Roll it up. Boom, boom, boom.
Of course, I roll it. I get one more.
Yeah,
hit
good
point.
for you.
Yeah.
Just stay by that peacock, man.
Well, you only get it the one
I only
time.
get once.
No, you could also get it if they start their turn there.
One time.
If anyone wants to know, the thunderstorm watch is carrying 100-kilometer winds.
Really excited to drive home?
Yep.
That's not a whole action, right? Just to move there and get healing? Can I do other
No,
things?
that's it. That's all you have to do. Yeah. It doesn't even cost him anything.
So I'm saying I can do other things.
Of course.
Besides that. Okay. So I'm going to move towards the invisible figure in the sandwich.
Yeah, you swoop down, swoop through the healing peacock wings, get your 2 or 1 hit points, and then what do?
I'm going to stab the invisible person with my rapier. Because I'm assuming it's the ogre. And as soon as they're attacked, their invisibility goes away. Like, as soon as they're injured. Yeah. And if it's my type of invisibility spell, because that's what happens.
Not if they're injured. As soon as they make an attack.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. You're right.
Yeah.
Touche.
It's the other way around.
Yeah.
Okay. So, kaboom. You fly in and you stab. Make your attack roll.
Lucky for you, I'm a bad roller. It's a nat 1.
You fail abominably. You fail so bad, you hit either Maryland Jane or Florida Man.
Do I have to decide?
Well, you don't get to make that
Yeah,
decision.
okay.
I'm just make them roll off. Whoever rolls lower.
Sorry, guys.
16, 15.
You have rolled lower. Take your damage, Florida Man.
How much?
All this because I can't say anything.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
So it'd be 3.
There
So-
you go. 3 points of
Okay.
damage. You're pricked. Shit's getting awful. It's your turn, Alabama.
Guys, I just wanted to make her invisible because I touched this cube and the cube went invisible. So I thought, hey, I wonder if I touch something else, if that will go invisible. So I thought I'd test my theory.
And of course, the cube, while all of this is falling off of you and rolling, and it's like toppling towards falling through the hole. It's close. At the edge, a corner of the edge of it is in the hole itself, and it flickers into view.
Alabama, I've never been the big spoon for you, but I kind of like it.
It's a real nice moment.
Do you want to react to this?
I don't like this moment. Can you let go of me now?
Are you invisible yet?
No. Now let go.
Are the furs invisible yet?
Alabama, you could just ask me. It doesn't work on like other creatures.
Well, why'd it work on the cube?
Because that's a thing on your person. So it's like your clothes. Your clothes.
I'm wrapped pretty tight. And it's on my person. And then I'll be like, wait, speaking of cube, where's that thing? And then I'm going to let go and try and find where my cube went.
Sure, you can see the cube.
I'm going to run after it because I see it going towards that. I'm like, no. Cube.
You're all right by the hole. It gets awkward as you kind of shove Maryland. You stumble towards the hole, Maryland. Florida man is let go of everybody. Tex, it's your turn, and then combat will be over.
I'm just watching all this unfold. I don't really have much to do, unfortunately.
Okay, cool. It's been 4 entire more rounds. Let's call that like closing in on half a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else has happened. You can tell me what you would like to do.
I just thought of something.
Sure.
So everyone's close to the hole. I grabbed Maryland close to the hole. We're all in fairy fire right now. So I'm technically not invisible.
It's only enemies that get illuminated by the fairy fire.
We're friends. Oh, right. We established that none of you think that we're friends. That's what almost cost me my life.
So true.
So
but
awkward.
You don't consider yourself an enemy of yourself, so you don't illuminate by the fairy fire.
I don't think he's here anymore. He probably fell down the hole before you put the spell on this area. I think he's gone. Anyone else think we maybe should move on?
I think that we're in a really good place with only one point of entrance, so we should probably stay here and maybe cover the hole and sleep.
I mean, we can rest because I wouldn't mind getting some spells. I use them all up.
I'm out of spells too. And generally speaking, cuddling Alabama made me want to sleep. So I think this is an important step for me personally.
Can't take a long rest.
Because we just had one, didn't we? But I mean,
What? When?
literally not that long ago.
Because I have no spells.
Yeah, I know.
We used a lot of them looking for this douche.
No, I used one.
Okay.
Like,
You used one today.
yeah.
It wasn't that
Last
long ago.
combat.
9 rounds of combat last game. And you blew through your spells.
I got first levels back.
Daylight, other spells, healing.
Yeah.
You walked
I
through
still have
those
2 spells.
I still have a bucket of
I have
light.
2 level 1s left.
So, this is why I did another 4 rounds of combat to see what else you blew up.
I only used 1. Ha!
But it is very clear. Zipe is not in this room.
Did we establish that was his name? Because I think I missed that.
It's been weeks.
Yeah, fair. It has been 3 weeks.
Xipe.
I'm just going to spell how I want them.
I'm going to call him Zippy.
Zippy long stockings.
So, there you are, folks. You're in the room. There's some treasure that you do happen to find. There is a wooden cylinder that you find, as well as that cube that is 1 foot in dimension. 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot, because it's a cube.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can we open the cylinder, the wood cylinder?
Do you want to just crack open the cylinder?
Carefully without like breaking it, but to see if there's a way to open it.
Sure, yeah. Poison sprays your face. No, just kidding.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, that's fair. Especially when it's in my hands.
Yeah, there's like a piece of parchment
Ooh.
in the scroll.
I'm going to open it.
Roll it out.
Yeah.
It is the words of magic. Draconic letters fill the page. They swirl and shimmer in the light. You can make an Arcana check. What are you doing with the cube that you so desperately strove to collect?
Well, I'm still checking it out and trying to see if I know, like, if
Make an
there's
intelligence check.
kind of smart. 16.
Rattles on the inside. It must be a treasure box. You have to figure out how to open it. It's super confusing.
I'm gonna spend some time trying to open it,
That sounds lovely.
especially even if while we're walking. I'm just gonna be walking like a Rubik's cube. I'm just gonna be playing with it.
Yep, 1 foot by 1 foot piece of ivory. Lots of different things to push and twist and turn and play with as you work your way along with the box. Yeah, and of course you're just still all in the room. And you made your Arcana check.
Yeah. I got a 6.
Did you get any help from your friend who can help people?
Yeah, my helpful friend helped.
Cool.
And how does she help me? What do
Probably
I
not
get?
very well. She's not skilled in Arcana. So
Aren't you
you
smart?
know that it is a scroll.
I'm not skilled.
And you have the spell in your arsenal. It is a scroll of detect magic.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
I got cat first.
So how do scrolls work? Because I'm not like a wizard or anything. So if you give it to someone else, they
You
can
use
then
your
use that
action,
spell?
you read the spell, and the scroll crumbles and the spell takes...
Oh, so it's like a
form.
free detect magic. So
It's
I wouldn't
an
use up a
action.
spell,
Yeah,
but it wouldn't use
exactly.
up a spell slot.
Correct.
Oh, okay, cool.
Or if you didn't have a spell, you could figure out how to cast the spell in the future if you were like a wizard or something.
That's
And
what I
then
was
you
saying,
could put
like-
it into your spellbook.
Okay, cool.
Okay, friends. You're in the room.
Cool. So we could do a short rest, but we can't do a long rest, correct? And
What-
short rest does...
Full hour. And you can use your hit dice to heal. You have 2 hit dice remaining. How many hit dice do you have remaining?
0.
How many hit dice do you have remaining? And it doesn't bring back any spells for paladins or clerics or bards.
Brings back other stuff.
Correct.
What-
I think it regains your channel divinity. Bards get their
Inspiration
bardic
back?
inspirations back. Ranger doesn't get any arrows back.
Can I float again?
Yeah. Sure. Even if you can't, I don't care. It's levitate.
Okay.
Are you hanging out up here the entire time for that short rest?
No, I'm going to go back down towards the evil well of light.
Okay, sure. Climb, hook up a rope and then climb back down. Get somebody to help you down.
I am going to... Yeah.
Because no,
rope
there
it.
is no light up here except for the light that's coming up through the well.
Oh, yeah, right.
Does anyone have any like stonemason or pickaxe type?
Yes.
I feel like we should make a hole. I don't know if it'll work, but like I'm sick of getting stuck in a circle and not knowing where we are. I feel like we're stuck.
In this circle up here?
Well, like in the levels that we've been,
Oh, like we're walking in circles.
we're trying to get up, right? Higher in the pyramid, aren't we?
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Technically, yeah.
Well, we're not going to get anywhere by being in here.
No, but just maybe we should like, since this is a stuck pyramid, I don't know. I was just trying to think of ways out of here because other than just leaving.
It certainly hasn't felt like a step pyramid at all.
It hasn't?
No,
Okay.
you've just been going in one straight direction for the longest time. And then you went up and now you're in like kind of a new thing and you've left that fog behind.
Right. Well, we're above where we were before.
Cool. Maryland Jane is going to go down the hole using a rope. She's just going to tie it off and
Okay, yeah,
jump down
absolutely.
and swing.
Sure.
Woo, and
Yeah.
do a cool little flip
I love it.
and land.
And that's part of the rest. You're going to rest down there now, or are you going to...
Yeah, I'm going to rest down there and check some stuff out, investigate while I'm down there.
An hour goes by and nothing happens.
Cool. Beautiful.
An hour goes by, Alabama, and nothing happens. Okay, how frustrated are you with this cube?
I don't think he's frustrated.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think he's genuinely intrigued by it enough that it's keeping him entertained.
Cool. Make an insight check.
Oh, 14?
14 is not quite enough to figure out how to open this thing. Feel like you're getting closer, though. But maybe you don't really want to open it and you're just having fun pushing the buttons and turning the spinny pieces and whatnot. Cool.
That's probably fair.
It's like
Yep.
a fidget spinner. Fidget cube.
It's a huge fidget spinner. It's a foot by a foot.
Just
Chelsea mimes a foot by foot
Like
object.
like what was that game called? Was it Simon? The like cubes that
The
change
Bop It?
color? No,
Oh,
the one
no.
that changed colors and you had to copy the pattern. That's Simon, right? Like a giant Simon.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Simon
nothing
says.
like that's going on here. Just
Oh.
troublesome opening it. Okay, so yeah. What would you like to do now, party?
I'm just gonna climb down the hole and then see if there's another way out of this room.
Yeah, there's no new ways out. There's just going back to the room with the jaguar stone figure in it.
Is it still walking back and forth?
Well, that one there has stopped and it's not doing anything. I was referring to the jaguar man that you fought,
Gotcha.
dispatched.
The were jaguar.
Yeah. Which is sad because we did that whole entire episode and then Tiger King came out and then Tiger King became a whole thing. And I feel like, man, if I'd known about Tiger King before I did Jaguar Man, I totally would have played Jaguar Man a lot differently.
Yeah.
I'd have been like,
Oh, yeah.
you're Carol Baskin and you're Carol Baskin. And it would have been really funny.
That that's fair.
Have you seen Tiger King?
No, but you know of it. The guy who ran for president and he raises
It's
tigers.
wild because it's all true.
Exotic.
Like, this is the actual guy.
Did you not watch that presidential election? That
All
was Trump. Okay, it was a good time.
So you leave that room, you go back to the room with the jaguar man in it, and he's still laying on the ground dead. And there you are. You have all those other doors and whatnot to choose from. One of the doors you know about, it leads to a long corridor that has a door at the end of it, but there's it's really narrow. It's only 5 feet wide, this corridor as it goes down. And there's a bunch of spiky plants at the bottom of it look very dangerous if you recall that dimly. But that was a secret door, a secret entrance that you saw that led down that way. So you really have a door to the left, which led to a long corridor, a door to the right that led to a short corridor that turned to a long corridor, and then you've got the secret door straight ahead that leads to a long corridor with a whole bunch of terrible looking devastation in front of it. What would you like to do?
The secret door with the terrible devastation.
Sure, let's go that way.
I'm still playing with my cube.
Just follow us blindly.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I've clicked follow character.
So I'm just going to read this again for you, just so you can determine if this is what you want to do.
Okay.
The walls of the passage glow magenta, bathing the corridor with a ghastly hue. After 15 feet, the floor drops away to a pit that fills the hallway ahead. The pit is 25 feet deep, and there are 8 large, spidery bushes with thorny stems, white leaves, and enormous yellow blossoms growing across its bottom. 5 feet beyond the nearest edge of the pit is a bronze bar set level with the floor and embedded in the pit walls to either side. Farther out over the pit can be seen other similar bronze rungs set at 5-foot intervals. On the floor by the edge of the pit is a scattering of broken, rotted wooden planks.
Yeah, I can fly over there.
You cannot. Because what is the first thing I told you about this corridor? It's how wide?
Not wide enough.
It's 5 feet wide. 16-foot wingspan.
I get so mad.
What if
I know.
What if she started running and put her arms like this and jumped?
She's
so it
not
actually-
Batman.
How do you know? He has a secret identity.
And, like, your wings are literally tucked behind
See
you.
to just
You
parachute
can't even
down?
get the full membrane extended. You need to flap.
What if I like crawled against the wall like I did Spider-Man instead?
How are you going to grip the wall?
I got talons. Yeah, I have
Okay.
sharp things that are hands.
I
I would like to see this happen.
Suddenly we see Penny like this across the
Oh, I could I do that. I like that.
do what?
hand on each wall and a
How
foot on each
strong
wall.
are you?
+1 strength.
Yeah, you're not going to last.
I'd like to see one of these happen just to see.
I
what-
know. Yeah. Penny, this is okay, you know what? I know I'm arguing here. This is Penny talking out loud.
Yeah.
She's like, I could block. No, I can't. I could walk. No, I can't. I could climb. Can I? No, I can't. Like, that's literally what's happening.
I could
She's standing there staring at it.
And you just see her rotating.
Maryland Jane is literally like, she's standing there going like, let's take the most dangerous way. That looks really scary and hard. You know why? You know why Maryland Jane is offering this suggestion is this is the way to go, right?
Because she has no soul.
Yes, but also because why? I don't know. Does bitch need to walk?
No, I don't get it.
Levitate over every.
Levitate over it. She'd just be like, let's go this way, guys. It's easy.
She just floats over.
The rest of you are all like, no.
Good luck on your own. That's a good point.
Those plants, they look
Poisonous as hell.
deadly. You can't run and jump it. There's no way.
25 feet is a
No
lot
way.
of feet.
You could if you made some sort of amazing check.
I grab
you
a
could
pole and
run
I
and
pole
jump.
vault.
Yeah, exactly. But even a pole vault's not going to get 25 feet. Those rungs, though, there's those bronze rungs. They shine in the light of your continual flame torches. And they're come out of the wall on one side, and 5 feet later comes out of the wall there. And then 5 feet beyond that comes out of the
Assassin's
wall.
Creed?
And so you could run across them, but it's 5-foot steps. And if you misstep, you fall 25 feet, take the falling damage onto those plants.
Mm-hmm.
None of you even know what those plants are.
It's not good, though.
Yeah.
I know that much.
Can we do a nature check on the plants?
Do you have skill in nature?
I
Who
do.
who actually has nature proficiency?
I do.
There we go. And I believe you've already made this check in the past. Granted, it was like 8 games ago.
Yeah.
So I understand that a lot has happened since you uncovered this place. In fact, you hadn't even met the first doppelganger by the time you'd uncovered this.
Yeah.
So, yes, you know, I don't have to make a roll, just moving on.
Yeah.
You know they're thorn slingers, and they lie beneath it, and they will throw their thorns at people. So I'm just going to be like, go ahead.
So this is not Assassin's Creed. This is extreme. Oh, MXC, the most extreme challenge, that Japanese game show. This is not good. We're not going to make it. And we're going to end up on YouTube.
I don't know any of those things you just said.
I'll try again.
I mean, Allison did a great job, and it was hilarious. I'm going to keep it for the end thing.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Okay, sorry, I forgot. It wasn't high enough. Okay. This ain't happening. We're not. We can't. Those things are going to shoot stuff at us. It's already impossible. And now it's like extra impossible. It'd be like an impossible mission. Some might say a mission impossible.
They're called thorn slingers.
Yeah, they're thorn slingers. They'll sling thorns. It's in the name. It's not good.
You had an ex-lover named Billy Bob Thornton. And he would...
Billy Bob Thornslinger.
Sure. Yeah. And he was the expert you learned all of this from, because he was a blade slinger and threw the blades at the thorn slingers.
Yeah, and he's real scary.
He was a monster.
He is a monster. Especially when I lived with him in Fargo. It was like, oh my God.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool, let's go the other way then.
I mean, guys, if you want to make those athletic checks.
I mean, I'm all cool to do it.
But you'll
I'll just
even
float across, and I have good athletics, so
it'll still shoot things at you. Like, there's still a chance you'll get hurt and fall into all the poisonousness. Like I said, impossible, and then times 1,000 impossible.
Man, if I was a wizard, I'd just firebolt it all.
I have no spells left.
Cool, let's go the other way
Wait.
because we don't have any spells left.
Okay, let's go the other way then.
Wait, I have an idea, actually, after I just talked us all into how terrible it is. I'd like to say that I still have my bucket of light stuff that I didn't get to throw on the bad ogre guy, and I wanted to see what happens if I threw it on
knocked over.
Dang it!
Awkward.
Okay, well, I was going to throw stuff on it and see what happens.
On the plants?
Would you like me to spend a white gem so it can happen? I don't know what your face is telling me.
I mean, the world is yours. You could literally be like, I went and refilled the bucket, bitch. Like,
yeah, I was thinking, yeah. Well, because I'm thinking if it got spilt, then there's like stuff on the side. It'd be dangerous to use the bucket again.
Just don't
yeah, I mean,
hold
it's
the
on the side. It definitely, the whole bucket is a light with the glowing light.
Well, on the inside, but yeah.
On the outside, too.
Didn't you have to use Mage Hand for the bucket?
I did use Mage Hand that's how I got around that. That's true.
Yeah.
And I don't want to use I don't think I have another spell slot for Mage Hand. What a waste.
Okay.
Whatever, let's go the other way.
Left or right?
Right. No, wait, swap my character's thing. Wait, thing. I always go left.
I'm still playing with the cube. I'm just following the pack.
Oh, okay, cool.
I just like see them out of my peripheral, not really registering what is happening.
And in the door to the left.
Your continual flame torches do not breach the full extent of this hallway you traveled down. It turns dog leg to the right a little bit, once again returning you to the east. You're kind of working northeast at this point because it's an angular corridor. You make your way down in your normal formation and you reach a door. It's a very narrow, tiny door. It's only like 2 feet wide, 24 inches, and it is 6 feet tall. Strange looking door. And what do you do about it?
I'm going to try to open the door.
Sure.
We'll see if it's locked or not.
How about check for traps?
Yeah, that's not me.
Sure. You spend the minute or so checking for traps. You take your time. You've proceeded. There doesn't seem to appear to be any traps connected to this. It's a weird door. Very different from anything you've encountered so far because of how narrow it is. Anyway, you manage to determine no traps or whatnot. You open the door opens in, and it opens in on a 10-foot by 10-foot space with another angular corridor, but this time it's only 3 feet wide, going back to the southwest. So it runs parallel to the corridor you just walked down, and that is like only 15 feet in length, though. So it's only like a quarter or half of the length of the wall of the pathway you just walked. So you feel like you're just a little bit over and you're working your way down, and then it opens up a little bit more and it's heading due south, and there's another 2 foot wide door, 6 feet tall, that opens away from you again. But it's not secretive, it's not hidden, it's just weird. That door opens up into a large room. In the center of this room is a withered tree that looks like a leafless willow rooted in a terraced depression. The bottom of this hollow is filled with oily looking water, a few inches deep. Across the room beyond the tree is another door. double doors that you would normally see. Around the sides of the room, a 5-foot wide ledge encircles the tree. The walls of the room are beaded with condensation and a bit of condensation.
I'm gonna check out that tree.
I'm going to help you because you don't have nature, and I do. It just makes sense.
Roll a nature check if you would like to do so.
10?
That tree is not a natural tree that you recall. Don't know. Maybe. It's pretty rare if it is. Might not be a tree.
Can I lay on hands on the tree?
You want to walk over to the tree and lay on hands it?
I want to heal it 1 hit point.
It's not. I don't think it's alive.
I don't know that it will work.
I don't know that it won't either. I'm just thinking it might not.
I feel like this might be like a Whomping Willow in Harry Potter where it goes kaboom.
I think there's something about the
I'm gonna
oily
try.
water.
What does Maryland feel?
Maryland feels like this is a dead tree.
Okay.
I'm going to inspect the oily substance.
Yeah, as you approach the tree shudders and you need to roll initiative.
Yeah. Called it. What the?
Who got the worst?
Allison.
I did.
How'd you do, Penny?
10.
10.
How
Yeah,
did we
mine's
do? Who got the next worst?
Probably me. I got a 12.
And then I got 14.
I got a 15. Wow. It's probably because I'm closest to the tree.
The tree surprises Maryland Jane. Maryland Jane thought the thing was dead.
Because it looked dead.
I didn't say it was dead. I said it wasn't a tree. That's different.
What is happening right now?
Penny's in a weird mood.
This is not a tree.
It's not
Because it's different. What?
I immediately was thinking of an ent.
From Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Oh.
I definitely thought of the Whomping
But I
Willow
don't think
first.
this one's our friend.
No. We're on the other side.
Yeah.
It's Gandalf behind it.
It lashes out with surprise at Maryland Jane. One of these branches is much more versatile and rubbery than it initially looked like, and it whips out to wrap around the middle of Maryland Jane. And it does so with a 21.
So it's a rope thingy.
It's like a grapple.
No, there's a
Roper?
roper, yeah.
Yeah.
Does that hit?
I'm guessing it does.
Absolutely. It's your armor
Your
class.
AC.
15.
15.
Yeah.
So it wraps it around you and hauls you forward.
I hate these things. Except I haven't encountered it. That was Tessakar, I
Yeah.
believe, that encountered this last time. Why is it always me that gets eaten by ropers? Fuck.
25 feet right into it. And then it's gonna bite ya.
Yeah.
Uncanny dodge.
You don't have a reaction yet.
It says when an attacker that you can see
You
hits you
haven't
with an
taken
attack.
a turn.
It's not your
reaction can...
There you go. You don't have a reaction yet.
Surprise.
Oh, I rolled a nat 19, so I definitely bit you. Does 22 piercing damage as it chomps brutally and deeply into your shoulder. And you can see as you get bitten that this is much like any other roper. There is down in the gullet there that could not be digested by the inner insides of this roper that's trying to bite you and swallow you is treasure, of course. This tree, remember the last time you fought a roper, it was like a stalactite. This literally looks like a tree. So it's not really the same thing as a roper, but it has similar stats. It also uses 3 other tendrils to lash out at the next 3 party members. The first is Florida Man. I grab you with its tendril. It also grabs at Alabama. 14?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. And the last one will be
My cube.
Penny. Nat 18, 25
yeah,
total,
yeah.
definitely grabs hold of you, and you are now restrained by these tendrils. You have disadvantage on athletics checks, and it's biting down on Maryland Jane. And its initiative is a 17.
Goes first.
So it will go first, and it will attempt to bite Maryland Jane again.
I'm gonna die, guys.
11 plus 7 is 18.
I am now unconscious.
Boom. It swallows her.
Oh no.
Gulp.
Someone's gonna die.
It begins reeling in Penny. 25 feet. Whips you forward. It then uses another tendril to attempt to grab Alabama.
I have a plant sword.
I missed. I know.
I was ready to grab my plant
You were
sword.
all, I know. I was excited for that, and I ate you in one round. Unconscious. But don't forget, people have like healing spells that they can cast from a range to heal you, and then you'll be attacking from the inside.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
Okay, so
I mean, I would take a disadvantage because I'm inside it. How
I don't
can
have
it stop
anything
that?
left.
I got nothing either.
Yeah.
No more spell slots.
This is gonna be
This is
so
why we needed
bad.
a rest.
We go die.
you got to rest. All right, ready,
No, we
friends?
We can have a long
You
rest.
got to rest?
We got
No,
a
but
no
we
long
were
rest.
we weren't able to. Never mind.
Get any spells left.
That was the tree's action. It is now Florida Man's turn.
All right. So can I grab my sword?
Of course.
All right. I'm gonna grab my sword and cut myself free.
All right, you may do so. Whip it.
Whip it real good.
24.
You have definitely cut into it.
Sever its branch. Multiple branches.
I'm a die, guys.
Um,
Oh, you'll be
9?
fine. I'll bring you back.
9 to the roper's tendril.
It does not quite sever the tendril
All right.
that is grasping you. Barest
I have a second
vestiges of it. Yes, you would like to attack again?
16.
You are not able to hit the tendril. Or if you do, not with the sharp side of your blade that cuts through cleanly. It is Tex's turn.
I'm going to cast Slayer's Prey on the tree.
This cantrip.
Cool. What's Slayer's Prey do?
So as a bonus action, I designate a creature I see within 60 feet. This lasts until I do it again. My first hit to the target with a weapon attack on each of my turns does plus 1d6 damage.
Cool.
Where has this been?
Yeah, where's this been?
Sitting on my character sheet, not being used.
Did this not happen last round
All
as
the
well?
time.
Aaron?
Well, I have to... Okay, the last time it didn't work because I couldn't see it.
No, but wasn't the last time you used
When
a
did you
spell
get
and all of
this?
us were like, what?
Huh?
When did this thing get added to your character sheet?
When I created it.
So yeah, I mean, where's this been all along? But anyway.
Raise a glass and drink with the enemy. Raise a glass and sing with the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own. And raise a glass and toast to the enemy. Raise a glass and sing to the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own.
This concludes this episode of Tavern Tales, a curated Dungeons & Dragons 5e game set in the Tales of the Yawning Portal adventure module by Wizards of the Coast. Our intro and outro music is the song Tavern Tales by the Bad Billy Band. You can find out more about the Bad Billy Band on iTunes or at www.badbillyband.com or follow them on Twitter at badbillyband. Thanks for listening. Please feel free to leave us a review on iTunes or find us on Twitter at tavern_tales. We'll be back next week with more of the adventure.